Hello and welcome back to Wisdom Warriors, the channel that inspires, motivates, educates, and gives useful tips on life experiences. I'd like to say a big thank you to our subscribers and to extend a warm welcome to new subscribers. We really do appreciate your support. Welcome back to my kitchen, Joe's Kitchen, where I'm going to make another family-friendly dish. I hope that you enjoy this video and that you try out this dish sometime. Today I'm going to make a lean chicken bake. This dish is very suitable for diabetics because it contains lean protein, vitamins, minerals, and it is low in calories. The reason why I don't use chicken with skin is because chicken skin should be avoided by people with diabetes because it is high in saturated fat, which interferes with the insulin which your body uses to control blood sugar. The other ingredients are garlic salt, smoked paprika, ground black pepper, mixed spices. I also use olive oil and coriander, quite a lot of coriander. And at the end of the cooking, I use lemon slices to garnish the dish. This is a very simple dish and it doesn't require much effort. So the first thing is to mix all the ingredients. So you've got the chicken there, you add the garlic salt, the paprika. Now these measurements, my ingredients, I measured them, you measure them according to the amount of chicken you have. I had 1 kilo of chicken, so I used 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, two teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and 1 teaspoon of mixed spices. So you put those in. After this, you add the oil, the olive oil. Another reason why I like this dish is because you don't use a lot of oil like you would use when you're frying the chicken. So just a little bit of oil, and then you mix it all up. Mix all the ingredients up. The chicken is scored, so it's got scoring in it, so the ingredients can go in and blend with it really well, so that you get a nice flavor at the end. So you mix all that up and then prepare to put the coriander in. When you finish mixing it all up, you check to make sure that the ingredients have gone into the scoring, because you want to maintain that flavor of the ingredients, the dry ingredients, at the end of cooking. And then you put in the coriander. Now, I know some people don't like coriander, so this is optional. You don't have to use coriander, but I love coriander because I think it gives food such a lovely flavor. So you just mix it all up. What you want is to make sure that the coriander goes into the scoring, and because of that, the coriander should be really finely chopped, so that that happens. Because if it's roughly chopped, then the coriander won't go in easily. So you just check every single piece of chicken, make sure that the coriander has gone into the scoring and that each piece is well covered with the coriander. The next step is to get the chicken ready for the oven. Today I'm going to use a Pyrex dish. So I'm just going to lay the chicken pieces inside the dish. So it would be good if they didn't overlap so that they cook evenly. I think this Pyrex dish will be just big enough for my chicken. Got one more. Going to make room for it over here. That's it over there. There we go. Wow, looks so good. It already smells good as well. That's the thing with coriander, and also those spices that or the seasoning that I used, the spices and the salt and the pepper. By the way, the seasoning that I've used is not mandatory. You can use seasoning of your own choice. Those just happen to be the ones that I regularly use for cooking chicken and also fish. So that's ready now to go into the oven. I'm just going to give it a quick spray of olive oil just so that it doesn't dry up while it's cooking. I'm going to cover it with foil because this helps to retain the juices from the chicken and also ensures that the spices and the rest of the seasoning blends really well together. So that's going to go into the oven, which is already preheated. I had already turned it on while I was mixing the ingredients. So it should be nice and hot and ready to cook the chicken now. It's going to go into the oven for 30 minutes at gas mark 6 or 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit. 30 minutes, and I'm going to turn the pieces over. The chicken has been baking for half an hour, and this is what it looks like. It's produced a lot of gravy, and it smells so good. It really, really does. It looks good as well. And now I'm just going to turn the pieces over so that we can cook the other side as well. So just turn them all over like that. Wow, the coriander has really stuck to the chicken, and that is exactly what I wanted it to do, so that it's not just floating around in the gravy. That is wonderful. That is really looking good. So it's going to go back into the oven for another half hour, and then at the end of that half hour it should be ready. Wow, it looks delicious. Really does. For the second phase of baking, I'm going to leave the foil off just to reduce some of that gravy and to make sure that the chicken cooks thoroughly. The chicken is ready now and looking really good and smelling good as well. I actually checked it after 20 minutes and it was ready. So always make sure that you check, because sometimes it takes a shorter time than is actually prescribed. So the only thing left now is to garnish the chicken with thin slices of lemon. Just arrange them on top of each piece like that. And it's all done. This will go really well with brown rice or and vegetables, or you can also have it with sweet potatoes or any other carbohydrate which is low in calories. So I hope I've inspired you to try this recipe. If you do try it, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you think of it. So please drop a comment in the comment section. Thank you for spending time with me in my kitchen today. Until next time, bye.